official Robyn, so welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, you want to hit that subscribe button because this channel is full of tea, drama, and story times. And I'm a chick from Brooklyn. Everybody loves a chick from Brooklyn. And that's on period. I know y'all shocked to see me sitting right here because it's been a while since I did a story time. Well, a good story time. I've been giving y'all little its and pieces of tea here and there, but this story just popped up in my head recently and I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I should make a story time. I don't want to shake nobody up because, you know, bitches like to tussle, but I'm like, shit, this will make for a good story. For the sake of this video, we're gonna call this guy Bobby. I'm gonna name the other person once we get deeper into the story. So, how I met Bobby. So, I have a homegirl. We're gonna call her A because I don't know if she cool with her name being in this video. But me and A was like super cool at some point, like very close, talking every day. We are still super cool, don't get me wrong, but we don't talk as much as we used to. But we was talking every day, hanging out all the time, and A was messing with a girl. And we're gonna call this girl Mimi. So, every time I would be with A, she would be on the phone with Mimi. Like, all the time. Like, always on FaceTime. Always texting. And every time she was on the phone with Mimi, Mimi was with Bobby. Because Mimi and Bobby were, like, close. Like, close as fuck. Like, chilling every day. I don't know about now, but chilling every day. But y'all know how it be when your homegirl got somebody and then somebody asking about you. That's pretty much how me and Bobby started talking, because A was messing with Mimi and Bobby was always with Mimi and I was always with A. So we planned to like all link up one day, you know, get to know each other, chill, go out for drinks or something. So me and Bobby started to exchange numbers. Now at the time that me and Bobby exchanged numbers, I didn't know much about Bobby. Like, I'd never seen him before or nothing like that, or heard his name before. But A, she knew about Bobby because she was messing with Mimi, and she knew about Bobby from other people as well. Now, don't get me wrong, Bobby was not mixy. Like, he was very quiet. He was a good looking fella, but he was like to himself. Like, he's very quiet. He only really chill around his homeboys, and all his homeboys are people that he grew up with, and Mimi. He wasn't really mixy. And it's crazy because at this time I wasn't really used to quiet ass boys. I really always ended up dealing with somebody that was mad mixy, and Bobby was way more reserved, right? So when I was telling A, like, yeah, should I talk to him? A was like, yeah, talk to him, or whatever the case may be, but not gonna lie, he got a baby mama. And she was like, he got a baby mama, and when I say baby mama, I mean baby is new baby mama. And she talking about like fresh out the coochie, like fresh out the coochie. So the first thing that came to my mind was, first, A, why would you put me onto this dude and he got a baby mama? First red flag. Baby mamas, point blank, period. I wasn't into no baby mamas. I don't like nobody baby daddy. I was never into that because I know bitches go crazy for their baby father. Like, people do not play about their baby father. So I was never really interested in a nigga who had kids. Second of all, she introduced me to a nigga who just had a kid, like fresh. And you know, unless them 6 weeks is up, the baby daddy is still over there. And even when the 6 weeks is up, the baby daddy's over there. So when you got a man that it's his first kid, fresh baby mama, you know there is some feelings there. There's something going on there. Why would I put myself in that situation? So I'm expressing to A like, yo, I don't know if I want to mess with dude because you telling me he got a baby mama. But at this point, A never really told me who exactly the baby mama was. So I was over here trying to figure it out. So I wanted to ask him without asking him because I didn't want to seem pressed. And we were still getting to know each other. So I felt like it's kind of not my business, but at the same time, it is my business because we were spending a lot of time talking and being on the phone. Even though when I first started talking to Bobby, I wasn't talking to him with the intentions to like fall in love or nothing like that. It was just like, we was just vibing. Like, listen, my homegirl talked to your homegirl, which is like your homeboy, And I'm talking to you. I wasn't thinking about, oh my god, I love Bobby, like we're gonna get married. But y'all know what happens with time. Like me and Bobby was talking regularly, so I'm like, all right, before I catch feelings, let's clear the air about this baby mama situation. So I was trying to figure out how I'm going to bring it up to him. Now I know what y'all thinking, right? When y'all was getting to know each other, y'all didn't come across this. No, like I don't know why it didn't come up in our initial conversation, because at this time I didn't know too many people that had kids. I really didn't. I don't know, it wasn't crossing my mind at this age to ask people if they had kids or not. Like I wasn't super young when this happened, but I don't know, I wasn't asking people if they had kids. And I also assumed that he didn't have any kids because he never mentioned his newborn baby to me. And I feel like if somebody has a newborn baby, they're gonna mention it. Oh, like I just had a baby like a couple weeks ago. You would think they would mention that, or a month ago. And on top of that, I really didn't have Bobby on any social media, only on Snapchat. And Bobby used to be on Facebook, but I didn't have a Facebook, as you guys know. So it's not like I could just look at his post and could tell that he had a baby. But I also was kind of mad that A didn't tell me, because it's like, bro, you my friend, and if you knew this information, that is something you would want to tell me ahead of time. But yeah, I didn't know who Bobby's baby mother was until I started pressing it. Because one day I'm just like, all right, boom, I know he got a baby, I need to press him, like ask him if he's with his baby mother. So I started asking him, like, okay, you got, I didn't ask you, like, do you have kids? And he's kept it a buck. He like, I'm not gonna lie, yes, I have a baby, and I have a baby with, and for the sake of this video, we're gonna call her Shanette. I don't know why I got this name. I don't know, it's way off from her name, but I don't want her to tussle, so maybe Shanette is fine. So he was like, yeah, I have a baby with Shanette. You don't know? Now Shanette is fake Mixie, and it's so crazy because back in the day, like when I was a teenager, me and Shanette hung out one time. Like we really hung out one time. I don't remember how we ended up linking up. I think it was through a mutual. And from that day, like from that date that we hung out, she was cool. But we never made that into a friendship. She knows who I am. I know who she is. But we was never close. We was never homegirls. We were never nothing like that. Like nothing like that. Right? I just know Shanette. Shanette knows Robyn, and that was it. But I was really super shocked when he said Shanette was his baby mother, because I did know Shanette had a baby, but I never really knew who Shanette's baby father was. Like I wasn't keeping tabs on her pregnancy or nothing like that, but I knew she had a baby. Now, right, I don't want to ruffle feathers, so I'm trying to be selective with the shit that I say, because I don't want it to be no drama. But let's just say at the moment he was selling me some shit, because I'm like, okay, you have a baby with Shanette, and this baby is new. I don't want no problems with Shanette, and I don't want no baby mama drama. I don't want to be in nothing. So being that you have a baby with Shanette, we could be cool. And Bobby, he didn't really want to be cool with me. Like he was pursuing me, and I'm not gonna lie, I take accountability in the events of the situation, but for the main part, he sold me a good one. Like he talked up a good one as far as what the relationship was between him and Shanette. Future Robyn here. Sorry y'all, I look dusty. It's 4 in the morning and I'm editing, but I just realized I forgot like a big part of the story. So basically the reason why I was feeding into the shit that he was saying is because at some point of me and him talking, she actually acknowledged that we talk. Like she made a post on Facebook like, yeah, they talk, everybody stop writing me, because like I don't know what got back to her, but I guess she just wanted to clear the air. So she admitted that me and him talked. So I feel like because she posted that, that means he must have really not fucked with her. And I'm gonna insert the screenshot like somewhere right here, but you guys could see like she posted on Facebook like, yeah, they talk, because I guess people was running back telling her like, oh, I seen Robyn and Bobby together, or do Robyn and Bobby talk? And I guess she was embarrassed and annoyed. So yeah, I take accountability, because niggas be lying, and I was just letting him gas my head up about where he's standing in the situation with her. But at the same time, she posted it too, so I'm like, okay, he must really not fuck with his baby mama. But yeah, I'm back to the video. And I realize now that I'm older, like I don't know why men do this. It's so corny, but men seem to always downplay their relationship with the mother of their child. Like, I don't understand that. Like, why do y'all do that? In some cases, I'm not gonna lie, in some cases men really don't be fucking with their baby mama, and baby mamas don't really be fucking with their baby daddies. But for the most part, especially when a baby is very, very new, when a man is active in the child's life, it's usually some deep bonding involved. Fast forward, one day I get a phone call. I answer the phone and it's Shanette. So I'm like, hello, and then she was like, yeah, I heard you and Bobby talk. I'm just trying to get some information because I'm asking him and he's denying it, and this and that and this and that. So I kept it a buck. I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, I was dealing with Bobby, but he told me that he wasn't messing with you. So I was under the impression that he was not messing with you, and the conversation wasn't on no catty girl against girl, because we realized, I believed we were mature enough to understand that we weren't mad at each other. Bobby is lying to both of us, so we wasn't being catty or nothing. We was on the phone, we was being mad chill, trying to get to the bottom of it. And she made it clear, like, yeah, Bobby lives in my house, we are together in a romantic relationship, this, that, and the third. And when she told me all of the things that she told me, I took it as, all right, I'm not messing with this man no more. I forgot about Bobby, I forgot about Shanette, and I moved on with my life. Now, don't get me wrong, I had Bobby on Snapchat after that, so it would be some times he would swipe up on my stuff and I would just be like, boy, like, I would not even respond, because you not about to put me in no mix-up drama with your baby mama. I don't got time for that. Like, that's dead. I don't want to go down that lane with you. Yeah, it's some years past, but that was too much for me. This is where it gets weird, y'all. Fast forward, we talking like 3, 4, 5 years later, right? One day my homegirl sends me a message like, yo, Shanette is asking for your number, can I give it to her? So I'm like, ask her why, because I'm like, bro, I hope this lady do not think I'm still messing with her baby father. Girl, it been 4 years, I don't talk to him. So I'm like, listen, don't just be giving out my number, ask her why she wants my number first. So the girl responded to me and was like, no, she said it's important, but she can't tell me, she needs to call you. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I was panicking. Like, I'm like, bro, I hope this girl don't think it's some shit with me and her baby daddy. I was getting my receipts prepared, showing all the times I ignored him, because I did not want no drama with Miss Shanette. And I was in a different point in my life anyway, which I wasn't even thinking about Bobby. So I'm like, what can she want? Like, I was hitting up all my friends like, yo, Shanette wants to call me, like, what y'all think it may be about? Like, I was like, what can it be about, girl? Like, I don't talk to your baby father, I don't want no problems. What the fuck could she be wanting to reach out to me that's so important? So I told my homegirl to call. I told my homegirl to give her the number, right? So I get a phone call and it's Shanette. So it was a very friendly voice on the phone. So I'm like, oh, hey. And then she like, oh, yeah, hey, girl. Yeah, so I've been trying to reach out to you. I asked, ooh, I was about to say her name. I asked for your number because I wanted to ask you something. My heart is like, do you all know what she asked me? If you think you know what she asked me, comment down below. Do y'all know what this girl asked me? She asked me if I would like to participate in some activity with her and Bobby.
You're ashamed of yourself. Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
What? What? I was taken aback. I'm like, what? If I'm listening correctly, you hated me because I was messing with your baby daddy. Your baby daddy wanted me. You hated me. You wanted to fight me for messing with your baby daddy. Now you are calling me to invite me to join you and your baby daddy. What? What? That shit was so random. Like, cause y'all know me, I love the girls. I wouldn't even participate because that was clearly coming from a point of desperation, in my opinion. Because I feel like I would never. What? I mean, I don't know what y'all into as a couple, but I just feel like that was really low. Like, you really reached out to me. Now, why would you want to bring me into your bedroom if you know your baby father is interested in me? I honestly felt like Shanette didn't have any interest and it wasn't her idea, and that he asked her to ask me to join. I don't know. I don't know the logistics of the relationship, but I know me personally, it would be a hard no for me. So I felt kind of awkward on the phone. I was like, no, I really don't do that. Like, I'm not really into that. And she was like, okay, fine. And then that was it. We just got off the phone and I was just weirded out because I'm like, girl, why would you ask me that? Like, that was weird. And it didn't seem from a place that she was interested in me, because if she was interested, I would have felt it. Like, if she was like, yo, for a minute I've been looking at you, you look good, I want it, maybe. But it was giving me the nigga asked her to ask, and I knew it was not her decision, clearly, because she didn't even seem comfortable enough to even say it. She seemed like she was hoping I would say no. Like, basically, Bobby put her up to it and asked her to find a girl, or asked her to ask me. I don't know what it was, but it was weird, and I wasn't into it, because I feel like even if I was into her or into the situation and decided to go through with it, just imagine, like, what if in the middle of when we going down, like, things is going down, she just look at me and realize she hates me and starts beating me up or do some weird ass shit. It just felt weird, and I was not for the weird shit. I don't know if she was trying to save her relationship, but I did not want parts of it, okay? So it was weird though, because after a few days I posted something on Snapchat and Bobby swiped up and he was like, yeah, did Shanette speak to you about something? I said, yeah. And he was like, oh, what did you say? And I was like, no. And I'm like, let me make sure we on the same track, and he talking about the same stuff. So I'm like, what you mean? Did she ask me? He like about and he was speaking in detail. I don't know if I want to say so much on YouTube, but he was speaking in detail about what Shanette was supposed to contact me about. So from just him writing that message, I already got the idea that he put that in her head, which is so weird. I don't know if maybe Shanette wanted me this whole time, and that's kind of why she was mad that Bobby got me first. I don't know, but based off the conversation of Shanette contacting me and the conversation I had with Bobby after, it really seemed like he put her up to it, and I feel like that was a little bit too much for me. So yeah, moral of the story is, don't mess with a man that got a baby mama. It don't matter if the baby is 2 months old or 20 years old. Stay away. They always have some type of secret. I mean, in most instances, they still do have some type of connection and bond. Some people outgrow their relationships with their baby mama, baby father. But I haven't experienced one yet, like personally, where I start talking to somebody and they really cut off all ties with their baby mama. Like, hasn't happened. And as far as the other situation, ladies, do not let a man manipulate you into doing something that you're uncomfortable with, especially something like a threesome. Like, girl, if you really are genuinely interested in girls, I feel like you should experience and experiment that on your own time. But to each his own. I mean, but me personally, it would be a hard no. And if you are going to dibble and dabble in that type of tea, I would say try going more with someone who didn't mess with their partner before. I don't know. It's just a recipe for disaster. Well, that is the story time. Not sure what I'm gonna call this video, but if you made it this far, that means you've seen the title and you've seen the video. If you like this video, leave a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Have you ever messed with somebody, baby daddy or baby mama? And if so, I want to hear the stories. I like reading you guys' comments and y'all input on these type of topics, because y'all be having some true tea, some shit that's more interesting in my fucking life. I thought I had the worst of it. Some of y'all got some juicy ass stories in the comments, so please leave a comment down below about your experience, if you dated somebody baby mama or some baby daddies. And if you like this video, tell a friend and tell a friend, hit that subscribe button, because we on the road to 50k, and from 50k it's 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, and it's up and it's stuck.